The Women International Shipping and Trading Association, Wista Nigeria, held its annual general meeting and end-of-year party recently to thank God for the success of the association despite the COVID-19 pandemic, believing that year 2021 will be greater as they started off by honoring the souls of their dearly departed.
In spite of all the setbacks and unforeseen events that happened and the effects it had on companies, our association in the industry, we were still able to carry out very vital and impacting activities for Wista Nigeria. We organized palliatives for the labor, seafarers, dock workers. We organized seminars, Zoom meetings. We organized visits. When we observed that there were frequent accidents on our roads by container laden trucks, we organized a peaceful protest. We carried our protest letter to the Lagos State Assembly and we submitted our protest at the Assembly Hall. And we have been involved in some CSR activities. The Secretary will give details of our activities. I just want us to know and to be reminded that the year has been, in spite of the pandemic, very eventful too, and packed with activities, even though some of them were done virtually. There were opportunities that came up. I posted it on the platforms. IMO planning to sponsor women in leadership positions, leadership training to occupy leadership positions, and 50% slot has been reserved. I posted it, I don't know how many of you saw it. I posted it both on the business platform and the social platform. And I intend to send a mail to Helen Brody, who is the person representing the women in IMO, for the process and the procedure for Wista members to assess this privilege and opportunity. And I'm assuring you too that Wista will not be left behind in assessing and taking advantage of this opportunity that IMO has given. Furthermore, we also, as a result of this lockdown and pandemic, and not attending our conference in Hamburg, we are also able to slot in some of our members into the international committees. About 3 members have been appointed to serve in different committees. These are all the achievements that we have been able to make, which before we didn't have anybody in these committees. And for Wista Nigeria, there will always be a way. And I'm assuring you, 2020 is about to pass over, but 2021 is going to be very good for Wista Nigeria. Amen. As long as this December passes and we enter January, we are going to hit the ground running. We are going to enter into massive and aggressive revenue drive. We are still going to do our business luncheon and launch our magazine. We are going to continue to carry on with our agenda because it will be a better year for us.
Reeling out achievements and activities engaged by the association, the Secretary General, Mrs. Chizoba Ayika, also made mention of individual success within the association.
Wista Nigeria, in collaboration with WILAT. WILAT is the Women in Logistics and Transport, a branch of CILT, and Women in Maritime Africa, donated palliatives to dock workers and frontline port users on the 8th April 2020. Wista Nigeria, in addition to printing educational flyers to guide and sensitize dock workers, purchase food and sanitary items to deliver to the front workers. We also want to still thank our members that keyed into that program and donated, even though it was very tight for some. Thank you. Wista International Annual General Meeting was virtually held on the 5th November 2020, where Tosan Edodo and 2 others were nominated to represent us and bring back a report. The tenure for Wista International Executive has been extended by 1 year due to the COVID-19 disruption. 2 members of Wista Nigeria, the Vice President Anna Aban and Secretary Chizoba Anyika, got IMO grants and fellowship by Galileo to participate in senior port management training.
Adding to that, the president of the association, Mrs. Eunice Ezeoke, stated that members should avail themselves to the opportunities which abound in Wista.
The opportunities are there. Encourage your young ones, encourage yourselves to key into these opportunities, these meetings that are available, and improve your knowledge, your network.
Comments and contributions were made from Diamond's executives and members, including Dr. Odunayo Ani, the treasurer of the association, Mrs. Esther Ekwo, Mrs. Gloria Kanabe, Mrs. Faith Hope Aloysius, Mrs. Udwak Oludemi, Captain Neumont, Mrs. Helen Majimite, Mrs. Irene McFoy, Mrs. Stella Romaine, and Mrs. Sarah Roberts, the PRO of the association.
I'm happy to be back, and I want to congratulate the current executive and that I was part of the business. And I want to congratulate us for keeping the flag flying. So I'm happy that it's getting better daily. We have new Sorosoke and as school members, and it's happening. And I'm happy she read her report as a finance person. It's very commendable. We didn't have it in previous regime. So yes, very, very commendable. We didn't have it. And our secretary is a firebrand. You all know her. She's restless. But she's a very interesting character. And our president is calm, coming from FBA, civil service sector. So you see the blend is there, the potpourri. So I'm happy that I'm here again and lending my little assistance, whatever one can do. And I think we will get better and best.
Expect it from them. They are just starting. I know what they have for us. Beautiful. I continue to commend people, and I'm still expecting more from you. And I pray that whatever we have gone through this year, we will not see it. Amen. We will rejoice together. This will all the plans we have as women will come to pass.
Amen.
Now, next year when we gather in the camp. Amen. And everyone will come out. And God will keep this message. Amen. In accordance. In one accord. In unity.
Encouraging our sisters, those that are not in yet, for them to join the boat. This boat is not going to rock.
Amen.
It's actually going somewhere. And it's actually taking us to destination in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We have quite an awesome team, an amazing pack of super women, and I'm glad to be in the midst of these super models.
So I believe for you people to be here with your commitment, your sacrifice, I'm fully here to make such and to grow Wista more than this.
Issues of ethics were highlighted by the Ethics Committee head, Mrs. Gloria Kanabe, and this was seconded by the President in ensuring the smooth and professional running of the association, as congratulatory messages were sent to members who have made outstanding achievements.
In a gathering such as this, we need to have rules and regulations to guide us, activities, so because as individuals, we are ambassadors of this association. And so our conduct is very, very important. So we've seen over the years that we don't have objectives or Wista members or for members in terms of membership. So I will start by saying eligibility and who can be a member. Purchase the form. You need referees. Must be someone of good standing in the industry.
I'm looking forward to for you and Rekia to put heads together. If needed, we can add more people and to form a committee, ethics committee, and also a disciplinary committee in case there are matters to look into. It should be ad hoc. The committee will sit, look into it, and advise the executive on the next line of action to take.
I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate Mrs. Majorite, who emerged the president of Suraj Ikoyi. I also want to congratulate our Amazon, Stella Romain, and engineer Sarah Barber. Our women are doing things. I also want to seize this opportunity to congratulate Mrs. McFoy.
The event ended with merriment to crown the year's success and unleash 2021 as the cake was cut and the toast made.